Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Folge 31 von If My Heart Had Wings. In der letzten Folge ist Asa endlich dem Soaring Circle beigetreten und hat dabei auch gleich noch eine riesige Lagerhalle mit gutem Equipment mitgebracht, wo sie am Glider arbeiten können. Wie praktisch. Das heißt, unsere Circle-Members können jetzt endlich wieder an die Arbeit gehen. Schauen Sie, wie sie weiter an ihrem Glider umwerkeln, schätze ich. Hey there, Akari-chan. Nein, ich habe wieder Leertaste gedrückt. Goddammit. Okay. Hello, Kanako-san. You're in an awfully good mood. Hey, just a little. You see, new girls have moved into our dormitory. To the usual place, the dormitory of impurity, where Mina Seai is working as the doorman. The dormitory of impurity. He's not interested in girls, so it's alright. Am I right? Yeah, okay, sorry. That's right, to that highly dubious dormitory. They're really cute girls. It seemed like they wouldn't fit in too well, though, so I was a little worried. But it seems they finally opened up. You're unexpectedly good at looking after others. How about you? It looks like you've brought some fighting spirit into the Student Council. There are many problems, but we're dealing with them one at a time. Among those, the most troublesome is... the Soaring Club? Yes. Jeez, Mochizuki-senpai has left, so I'd rather they start doing something else. You say that, and yet you're supporting them a lot. I am not. I'm always fair, that's all. Even though the teachers aren't fair at all. By the way, one of the new girls has also joined the Soaring Club. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, Asa-chan. Oh, hello, Kanako-san. Hello. What's up? I'm looking for Aoi-senpai and the others. I want to talk with them about the club activities. Aoi-senpai? Club activities? I see. Do your best. Yes. Well then... Kanako-san sure is pretty. Really? I think she's just above average. Das widerspricht sich jetzt nicht. Aren't they cute? Hey, Kanako-san. Those two, they can't be... Yes, they are the Kazato sisters who joined this year. Aren't they the board chairman's granddaughters or something? I thought so. That Minase Aoi. He's trying to get the board chairman on his side to oppose Tobioka-sensei. No way. Just as I thought, this guy is pretty cunning. What? Why are you hugging me all of a sudden? I couldn't help it, you're so cute when you get all fired up when talking about how I could. What are you talking about? Let go of me. Nope. You molest a girl. Okay. Aoi-senpai. At noon recess, as I was eating my lunch, Asa-chan came into the classroom. Seit wann ist sie so mutig? Es ist nicht irgendwie, also für sie wahrscheinlich zumindest, weird in upperclassmen's classroom zu gehen, so. Anyway, Kotori and Ageha were with the girls, and I was eating with some of the boys I get along with. Ah, yeah, it's that time again. The boys suddenly got excited when they saw Asa-chan, oh boy. Who is the cute girl? Is she another one of your acquaintances? Of course she's my acquaintance, you can see that. I mean, she's a cute girl, so she must be our acquaintance. That is one of the laws of this universe. If she wasn't, she wouldn't suddenly call out my name, right? Er ist einfach nur so berühmt, ja. What the hell, man? Why is it always you? For now, I pushed those noisy guys aside and went over to Asa-chan, who was waiting at the door. Yo, Asa-chan, what's up? She blushed when she realized that the upperclassmen were looking at her. It's about today's club activities. What's the matter? Kotori called out from his seat. Ah, Kotori-senpai. Ageha-senpai, hello. She politely bowed her head. Don't stand there like this, come over here. Beckoned by Ageha, Asa-chan timidly stepped into the classroom. She was nervous about going into a classroom with older students. Excuse me. Where did you come from? Yoru-chan suddenly appeared from behind the door and followed Asa-chan just like a shadow. I'm starting to be slightly creeped out. Wait, was she there before? Whatever they do, wherever they go, they're always together. Now it's the group of girls' turn to make a fuss. Are they twins? They're cute. Hey, who are they? How do you know them? This girl's the new member of our club. Well, it's not a club anymore. Kotori was boasting as if she was saying that she raised her herself, even though she only met her recently. Nice to meet you. I'm Kazato Asa. Once again, Asa-chan bowed politely and introduced herself. She's quite shy, but she manages to do that much. On the contrary, her sister just doesn't bother. She was looking away with a prickly attitude and completely disinterested expression. In other words, as if this had nothing to do with her. She's a boarder at Kotori's place, and now she's also a member of the Soaring Circle. Ageha zumindest sagt es richtig, ja? Asa-chan blushed in embarrassment when Ageha introduced her as a member. Many voices saying cute were raised at her behavior. Well, it certainly was cute. Ich finde es so weird, wie die einfach so darauf abgehen. Sogar die Mädchen. Hey, have you eaten your lunch already? No, not yet. I thought I would eat my lunch with Yoru-chan after this. She showed the lunchbox that she had brought with her. Then let's eat together. Yep, it's decided. Okay, Kotori forcibly made the decision. Asa-chan was fine with it, but... Mad Yoru incoming! Yoru-chan, how about joining us too? Well, I don't really mind. Yoru-chan accepted the offer too with a reluctant expression. The pretty twins who were just like a pair of dolls made the group of girls all excited and noisy. Damn that Minase. Well, the boys were making quite a fuss as well. Oh, but before that... What, you want to eat with us too, Aoi-kun? No, I'll pass on that. Asa-chan, didn't you come here to talk about something? That's right. Sorry, I was so thoughtless. Today's club activities will be there, right? By there she meant the secret base she told us about a few days ago, yeah. That's the plan. The leader answered. Then here you are. Händigt sie dir einfach Schlüssel aus, oder was? Asa-chan handed Kotori a key. Okay. I had a duplicate key made. Is it really okay for us to come and go as we please? Even Kotori had some reservations. Vor allem sollte ja auch eigentlich kein Problem sein, wenn nur Asa den Schlüssel hat, wenn sie sowieso im Club ist, aber... Yes, we don't mind. I got permission from Grandpa too. Okay. Na okay, der findet das wahrscheinlich nice, dass die einfach Kleider bauen. Thank you, Asa. After school we moved the glider to the new base. We also took the necessary tools with us and made all preparations so that we could start working. It's kinda like a secret base. That expression fits it perfectly. It's as if we're kids again. I'm really fired up. Ageha said in a good mood and got to work. This place certainly feels a lot like the secret base that we made when we were little kids. This dock constructed from steel is just how we imagined a secret base back then. Die hatten aber große Vorstellungen als Kinder. Also unseres war halt so eine... gefühlt so ein ausgehöhlter Dornbusch oder so. That's it. Instead of a spaceship or a robot, there is a glider. This is our secret weapon. Oh, I'm really motivated. It's so dusty. It hasn't been cleaned at all. Yeah, then get to work. This looks like a tough job. First we have to dust it off, after that do some cleaning. In this room the cleaning was already underway. There's electricity, so if we cleaned everything we'd be able to stay here overnight. Damn. I'll return to the dormitory for a moment and get the vacuum cleaner. That might be a good idea, Koturi answered while frowning from the dust. What's with Yoru-chan today? I had the impression that the Kasato sisters were always together, but today Yoru-chan didn't come. She had something to do. Could it be that she's angry? It seems she was against you letting us use this place. Yeah. When Asa-chan's expression darkened, a short tone came from her cell phone. Seems like a text. It's from Yoru-chan. I've taken something important from you. From mysterious thief Y. Okay. Mädchen was? There's an image attached. What could it be? Koturi and I got interested and we peeked at her phone. What's this? Some sort of striped pattern? Hat sie... Nein, oder? What could it be? At first we couldn't tell what was on the picture. There was something like bare human skin and a triangle of fabric with a striped pattern. Yeah! These are my favorite striped panties. Okay, ich dachte einfach, sie hätte AOS geklaut. Und war so, yo, what? Okay. Prediction half correct. Das hier geht ja noch. What? Those were pink striped panties. Moreover, it seems that Yoru-chan had lifted up her skirt and took a picture while she was wearing them. Okay, boy. Time to stop looking. In other words, this was a view of underneath Yoru-chan's skirt. Asa-chan was petrified by that photo. Another text came. Look away before it's too late. Mahaha, does it get to you? This will teach you not to ignore your younger sister. Mysterious thief Y. That girl is not a genius, she's an idiot. We've come full circle. Asa-chan still remained frozen. It seems she was deeply shocked that her precious panties had been stolen. Okay. What could I say to console her at a time like this? How about first you stop looking at her panties? Totally powerless, all I could do was pat her gently on the shoulder. Okay. Didn't expect that from Yoru. Despite being affected by this incident, we still somehow managed to finish the cleaning in half a day. It's clean enough now. Yeah, it looks like we would be able to sleep here if we had sleeping bags. We couldn't just throw things away as we pleased, so it's still a bit of a mess, but at least it's clean. Cheer up, Asa. If you're worried about your panties, I'll choose some better ones for you the next time. This is... okay. That's not it. Well, maybe that too, but I'm more sad that Aoi-senpai saw my panties. I might not be able to become a bride now. Also, sagen Mädchen in dem Alter wirklich sowas? Nein! What the fuck? Eh? Really? Anyway, this sounds like trouble, so I pretended that I didn't hear it as I put down the framed photo. Will here be good? Ich muss sagen, Connections einfach, ja, Priming und so. Einfach nur, sie haben über das Panty-Foto geredet und sagt, I'm putting down the frame-Foto. Ich war so, wait! For a moment. I placed it on the shelf at about waist height. I brought this from the dormitory along with the vacuum cleaner. It's fine, isn't it? You can see it from anywhere in the room. Was hat Amane da an der, also aus ihrer Sicht linken Oberschenkel? Ist das eine Pouch für ihr Handy? Yeah, doesn't it fill you with fighting spirit? I think it's as if Amane-senpai was always watching us. Yo, wie lang sind Amanes Haare? Ich hab das vorher nicht gemerkt. We don't stop at waist length, we go all the way. Na, fast. Bis unter die Knie, jo. We can't let down Amane-senpai and our past selves. These are the feelings we've had up until now. On that day, one thing ended, but it was also the start of something new. Asa-chan looked at the picture of all of us with a hint of sadness. She was the only one not there. Let's all take one together. Eh? A commemorative photo, once our glider flies. Yes. That's right. And not just once we fly, let's take photos regularly. As a record of our activities. Oh, good idea. We could leave them for our successors, so that they would see what kind of activities we were doing. You're gonna have successors? Okay, yeah. Successors? This is a club, right? We'll leave it behind for the younger generations. I see. I hadn't thought of that. Wait, what? Even though we have a new member? Just like we inherited the glider from Amane-senpai, I thought we'd leave it behind for others who'd be looking up at the clouds with the same feelings as ours. Maybe it's still too early to be thinking about that, but it was fun to imagine that kind of future. I'm sorry, mysterious thief, why, Summer? Als ob sich auch noch diesen Namen gegeben hat, jo. I won't be neglecting you ever again. Did you learn how it feels to have something important taken from you? Yes. Haha, this will teach you to be kinder to your little sister. Moreover, I learned how embarrassing it is to have a boy see your panties. Huh? A boy? Panties? That photo? Oh boy. Aoi-senpai was with me. The one of me wearing them. Yes, the one of you wearing them. Aoi-senpai saw my panties. I think you're missing the bigger problem here, but okay. Ah! Ich weiß nicht, wie ich solche Screams machen soll, ey. Since we moved to the secret base on the Windmill Hill, our club activities were proceeding at full speed. Until now, we'd been acting underground, and we couldn't do anything that would stand out too much. So as soon as we came here, everyone flung themselves into work. The first thing for us to do was repairing the damaged aircraft. Ich denke, die ganze Zeit, die bauen das Neue mal. Make sure to push the air out of the glass mat with a brush while you're painting the resin over it. Like this? You're putting on too much. Do it little by little. This much? Still too much. If the FRP has a high ratio of resin, it gets weaker. So this much? That's not enough. Oh, this is difficult. In the corner of the dock, Kotori was teaching Asa-chan the process of making FRP. Just like Ageha taught Kotori 1 year ago, they were making a dish from FRP. Yes, like that. Now try to do it as quickly as you can. As quickly as I can. Ouch! Whoa, you dropped it. It's spilling out. It's spilling out. What should I do? Asa-chan knocked over the bucket filled with resin. Hey, what are you doing? Oh no, we can't use this anymore. I'm sorry. Asa-chan apologized downheartedly. However, Ageha didn't go easy on her. Oh. Do you understand? We only have a limited amount of materials. If we don't have enough, we won't be able to make the glider. It's okay to learn the techniques little by little, but you have to be careful with the materials and tools. Okay. Ageha returned to me. It felt like she was saying that it's fine as long as Asa-chan understands this. Ageha and I were repairing the damaged parts of the aircraft. FRP repairs are carried out in a very similar way to joining the separately built parts. What? We attached the glass mat beneath the damaged parts, painted with the resin and laminated. Once it's dry, we sand it, then paint it again and it's done. It's pretty easy. The problem is that when we reinforce the damaged areas, the FRP becomes thicker, which increases the weight. Of course, we're worried if it'll become too heavy, but in the case of a glider, affecting the balance of the aircraft is also a problem. Ja gut, aber das kann man immer kompensieren, ne? Das Gewicht weniger. Is this the only damaged place on the right wing? Yeah, next is the body. Alright, let's finish everything today. These are the cracks that we haven't been able to fix for a year. We wanted to do it so we'd be able to fly again soon. I messed up again. Messed, nicht missed. Asatron let out a sigh while she was cleaning up the resin that she had spilled. Oh Gott, was ist los bei mir? Resin that spills on the floor gets mixed with impurities, so it can't be used anymore. However, since they are only making a practice dish now, they can still make use of it. As Age has said, our materials are limited. If we run out, we don't have the funds to replenish them easily. Ich dachte, die helfen irgendwie bei Anshans Workshop mit in exchange für Material. Push out the air. What is it, Kotori-senpai? No, I just remembered something. There was a time when I was just like you now. Kotori slowly closed her eyes as she began telling her story. She seemed just like a great actress looking back on half of her lifetime. Whatever I did, it didn't turn out well. I was worried that I was just a burden for everyone. But I changed, thanks to my irreplaceable friends. Friends. Yeah, where did your tsundere attitude go? Irreplaceable friends? Yes, I was able to change because of my bonds with my friends. Sehr dramatisch, Kotori. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Agea threw down the brush she was using to spread the resin. When you are saying such stuff with with a serious face, I feel as if someone was tickling me. Just look at her, doesn't it give you goosebumps? Next to her I was holding my stomach, convulsing with laughter. What the hell? Don't make me laugh, my hands are shaking. I was serious. It tickles. Yeah. Watch out, Asa-chan. Sometimes she says some hilarious things with a really serious face. Uff, das ist ein bisschen sad eigentlich, aber... was that a joke just now? It wasn't a joke. Kotori started throwing things at us in anger. Ow, sorry, I'm just kidding. Ow! Hey, you'll hit the glider if you... Ow! You idiots! Damn tactless morons, go to hell! Sorry, I'm sorry. No, really, I'm happy you feel that way. It's just that you need to know the right timing to say stuff like this, right, Agea? Yeah, I'm happy, but don't say things like that when we're doing serious work. See, look here, my hand shook and now it's bent. That's not my fault. You two are to blame for that. Not knowing if we were joking or serious, Asa-chan couldn't really follow our exchange, so so she was only watching it and shook her thumb. You're really good friends, aren't you? We aren't good friends at all. You heard them just now, right? I'm the only one who believed in friendship. We were just teasing you a little. We love you, Kotori-chan. Our friendship will last forever. I'm breaking off our friendship, you idiots. Oh no, she's really sulking now. If we leave it like this, it'll drag on for a week. I'll treat you to some ice cream later. Easy fix. Strawberry Häagen-Dazs. She turned her back on our attempt to win her over and resumed teaching Asa-chan about FRP. Its shape is pretty good. So something like this can become a part of that big glider? That's right. Wow. To see it flying on the wings that you've built yourself is the best feeling. The fire was burning in Asa-chan's eyes. More like stars, but okay. I'll give it my all. Yeah, that's the spirit. The repairs of the glider were soon completed. There were only cracks in a few places, so the repair work itself was quite easy. After that we examined the whole aircraft, but we didn't find any other problems. With that we could fly if we wanted to, but... Finally, it's time to start the big remodeling project. Ich habe schon die ganze Zeit darauf gewartet, wann fangen sie endlich was mit Amanis Plänen an. Following Leader Kotori's command, Agea spread the blueprints on the desk. Asa-chan looked at the detailed diagrams. This is amazing. Did you draw this too? No way. This was drawn by Amane-chan. Amane-san? Ah, the one in the photo? Yes, because Amane-chan is a genius. The real one. Kotori intentionally said it loud enough so that Yoro-chan, who was sitting on a chair at the back of the room and sipping instant coffee, would hear it. Vor allem... Yoro ist da! Apparently Yoro-chan was satisfied stealing Asa-chan's precious thing a while ago, so now she sometimes comes along with her sister here. Sip. With a composed expression, she ignored Kotori's remark. Just like a cat who pretends to be taking an afternoon nap when a dog is barking at her. The teachers and some of the students have been making a fuss over her, saying she's a genius, but I've never seen her claim that herself. Es ist sehr weird, sowas selbst zu sagen. Ich glaube, niemand sagt sowas selbst. Wenn du das selbst sagen musst, dann ist es wahrscheinlich nicht wahr. What kind of person is she? That Amane-san? Genius, within a whisker of being an airhead. An airhead? She's a strange person. It seems she doesn't even realize how amazing she is. She either completely lacks objectivity or the circuits in her brain work in a completely different way than in ordinary people. She would often say, that's because I'm stupid. But she seems very kind. Where did you get that from? Also ja, aber... Rather than kind, she's more like a kid. And a very troublesome at that. She's beautiful, tall, and has a well-proportioned figure. She's a very feminine girl. But her eyes resemble those of a kid, as if she was looking at the world through a prism. There was a mysterious air about her. Amane-senpai designed these blueprints for her best friend. Best friend? Yes, our great senpai, or so she should be. But the truth is, we don't really know what sort of person she is. She's called Isuka-san. Together with Amane-senpai they revived the soaring club, but after that she suddenly left the school. Isuka. Kennt Asa die etwa? Damit habe ich ja nicht gerechnet. Asa-chan? No, I just thought it was an unusual name. Is that why you're going to make this? That's one reason, but that's not all. We already told you that we're aiming for those strange clouds that you saw, didn't we? We were having the talk we've had many times already about the last flight I took with Amane-senpai. We've thought of a few reasons why we failed. Wäre nicht das easieste einfach Gewicht zu reduzieren, indem nur eine Person fliegt so? There are 3 big ones. I explained them to Asa-chan in an easy-to-understand manner. The first is insufficient lift. The fuselage we have now is extremely well balanced. It was made so that it could adapt to all kinds of flights you could perform with the glider. That is to say, it's an all-rounder. On the other hand, it doesn't specialize in any particular area. For us, aiming for one specific objective becomes a minus. We need our wings meant for flying high. We need wings suited for increasing altitude as fast as possible with scarce updrafts. The next necessity is piloting skills. We realize that finding updrafts in the limited time we have and rising above the morning glory requires considerable skills and knowledge. Nein, falscher Button. Warum habe ich gerade Leertaste gedrückt? That's how I was going to the airfield to practice under a proper instructor and finally got my pilot's license the other day. And finally there's the flight plan. We realize that when the morning glory appears, the weather conditions over Kasuga-Oda are completely different than normal. So this affects where and what kinds of updrafts will appear and how high they'll be able to lift the glider. We need to know which winds we should ride. For that we needed to put together a plan. And that's how it is. Do you understand it so far? Yes. She gave a strong reply, but it didn't seem like she really understood. Okay. Well, it can't be helped. She's still a new member who hasn't even done any test flights yet. To put it simply, we're going to remodel the wings into ones generating more lift, meant for flying higher. That's what these plans are for. Amane-senpai must have foreseen this when she drew these blueprints. However, she couldn't build it by herself. We will be the ones to build the glider she envisioned. Well then, let's begin right away. We headed to the dock. The first thing to do is making the new wings. We started making the model from the styrofoam just like we did before. We already had experience with this, so the work proceeded quickly. Whoa, so this is how you make it. Don't just look, come and help too. Yes. We're going to cut the styrofoam with this heat cutter. Here, try it. Styropor? Sollte das nicht ziemlich einfach zu schneiden sein? She's properly instructing Asa-chan. Slowly, slowly. Oh. Yes, like that. Carefully. Wah! Hold it, where are you cutting? Oh, hold it down here. Sure. It's easy to work in such a spacious place. Yeah, it's a little hot though. Foreshadowing? There's no air conditioning in the dock. We were cooling ourselves with an electric fan we'd brought with us. We were immersed in the work while dropping with sweat. Sweating so much with such frantic expressions. They're such hard workers, it's beyond my comprehension. Yoru-chan, who was leaning against the wall, turned to leave the dock. Yoru-chan, you're going home? I'm just going to buy something to drink. It's so hot in here, I'm about to die. Nee-san, do you want something? Wie könnte man anbieten, den anderen auch was mitzubringen, aber ja. Yeah, cider. Okay. How about the rest of you? Huh? Es macht's nur awkward, wenn du so überrascht reagierst. Ah, then oolong tea. For me, cola. For me too. Cider, oolong tea and 2 colas. Yoru-chan repeated with an unconcerned expression and left the dock. We exchanged puzzled glances, but we didn't make any comments and just resumed our work. Also schön, dass sie erstmal Cola trinken, wenn sie am Ausschwitzen sind in einem überhitzten Raum. There was still something we needed to do before we could entirely focus on working on the glider improvement project. Ja, bauen sie den jetzt komplett neu? Also jetzt reden sie ja von Improvements, aber sie hat ja komplett neue Blueprints gemalt, ne? Andererseits haben sie ja, was war das? Piloting Skills, Flight, Plan und Wings. Ja, vielleicht können sie auch einfach nur die Wings ersetzen. Sonst hätten sie sich auch die Reparaturen sparen können, ne? Wobei, sie haben ja einen Teil auf dem Wing repariert, ne? Oh, we'll see. It was... it's time for... yeah. Cutting the grass on the runway. We gathered some people to help with the work on a midsummer Saturday afternoon under the blazing sun. Wieder anschauen, wie ist die kleine Schwester von AGH? Damn! Masatsugu war der nicht letztes Mal auch dabei und Kanako? In the middle of the work, Kotori and I went to the owner's house of his lot to greet them. So hot! Yoru-chan, I'm melting. So why did you come over here and take a break? It's cool in the shade, there's juice here too. No thanks. Come on, Asa-chan, do your best. If we don't do this, we won't be able to fly. Yes. I returned, pushing Kotori's wheelchair to where the others were working, covered in sweat. Welcome back. Welcome back, senpai. Is something wrong? Asa-chan asked when she saw Kotori's gloomy expression. I'm sorry, everyone. Everyone was puzzled when Kotori bowed her head in apology as soon as she returned. What's wrong? Did something happen? We can't use the runway anymore. Huh? Why? AGH, now even more bewildered, turned her glance to me, who had accompanied Kotori. It's as Kotori says. They said we can't use it. The owner, being an old member of the Keifu Academy Soaring Club, gladly let us use the runway last year. Even so, he didn't allow it this year. The truth is, Kotori told everyone the situation. That person knew that the Soaring Club had its status revoked. The school immediately requested not to allow former members of the Soaring Club to use the runway. Der kann auch machen, was der will, ist sein Grundstück oder nicht. Tobioka was the one who contacted them. Because it doesn't count as club activities, if any problems occurred, the school wouldn't take responsibility. Okay. Versicherungsstuff und so, huh? That's why they can't let us use it even if they wanted to. It's a natural decision. Even though they didn't do anything wrong, they apologized over and over. That guy again. Damn, just how far will he go to get in our way? He probably realized that we are carrying out our activities in secret. Alter, was hat der Typ bitte für einen Hass auf den Soaring Club, dass der einfach... Yo. I guess he already knows that stealing the glider from the warehouse was our doing too. Moment, haben sie den Glider jetzt einfach auf den Runway gebracht? Oh, und wollen dann damit durch die Gegend fliegen? Bisschen obvious, aber okay. I'm sorry, it's my fault. Because I have a body like this, we were being excessively cautious. What? What? I told you, that's got nothing to do with it. Wait, why do you think that? Yeah, why do you think that? Kotori sensed something in the owner's reaction. Okay. Certainly there were some signs of that. If something were to happen to the disabled Kotori, it could potentially become a huge issue. Although the owner didn't say anything explicitly, it seems that Tobioka had implied this. Warum? Wenn sich jemand verletzt in der Behinderung hat oder nicht, sollte keinen Unterschied machen. Davon abgesehen fliegt sie ja sowieso selbst nicht. Okay. They didn't say it clearly, but it looks like the school had said something like that to them. What the hell? That's so low. However, that's not the main cause. In the end, the real reason that they refused is because the Soaring Club had its status revoked. Ja, Member habt ihr wieder genug, also fehlt immer noch ein Advisor und... ja, trained personnel. So we can't fly? We don't have a runway, so it's all over. That's... Asa-chan looked sadly at her hands that were covered in dirt from pulling up weeds. War doch gut, dass sie angefangen haben, ohne, bevor sie was geklärt haben. Aber gut. Why did you look for another place? Impossible. Places which are flat and spacious enough are very scarce. Bunch of idiots. Yoru-chan, who was listening to our conversation from the shade, spoke up irritated. Kotori glared angrily at her. You're going to give up just like this? And you were brimming with determination until just now. What? This has nothing to do with you. I mean, she's right, though. Yes, it does. We're letting you use that place and Nissan got involved too. But well, if that's all you've got, maybe you'd better give it up right away. Neue Musik. Yoru-chan, stop it. I'm just telling the truth, that's all. I mean, yeah. There's no mistaking what Yoru-chan said. If we get overwhelmed and give up because of something like this, we shouldn't have even started in the first place. That's why nobody talked back. We won't give up. Right, Kotori? Yeah, of course. Just as everything started going well, we received a counterpunch and reeled. Yeah, you've had worse ones than that, right? But we're not ones to lose heart at this sort of thing. But what are we going to do? Searching for another place would be... No, there's no need to do that. It's simple. We only have to be recognized as a club. Bin auch gut, wie die Musik dazu wieder endet. Aber es war sowieso klar, dass das noch kommt. That's what we were originally aiming for. There's no reason to feel down, is there? Ah, I see. Kotori nodded enthusiastically. Something like this is no obstacle for us. We'll teach that old man a lesson. Ja, danke. Oh, hat Kotori da ein blaues Band im Haar? Ach nee, das ist dieser... Da stand dieser Pfahl hinter ihr, ne? This isn't the first time Tobioka-sensei has pestered us. The test fight will have to be postponed for a while, though. Everyone... So eine weirde Sache zu sagen, also als so Entgegnung. Everyone... Im Japanischen hört sich das ein bisschen weniger awkward an. Aber auch nur ein bisschen. I'll make him regret trying to make a fool out of me for sure. Nice. Revenge time, boys! It appears that we need to speed up the reinstatement of our club, so that we can return to the sky as soon as possible. And another chapter end.